Good morning, I'm Neva Manu, and this is your morning news fix for Tuesday, 30th of July. In this update, data shows nearly 3,000 fewer police investigations of family harm last month than in December last year. Police advised Minister Mark Mitchell in March the policy of mandatory attendance had become unsustainable and would be removed regardless of partner agencies' readiness. Prevention of Family and Sexual Violence Minister Karen Chaw says police will always have a role to play when it comes to responding to violence, but police warn their stepping back could result in failure to identify a safety risk and possibly loss of life. Labour's Ginny Anderson says the decline in numbers isn't good news and it's not clear who's responding to family harm if police are not. A call for staffing shortages at Thames Hospital to be addressed. Emergency department nurses will rally today after a recent care capacity demand management calculation recommended around 21 extra staff were needed. But Nurses Organisation delegate Donna Sargent says progress is stalled on recruitment. She says instead, current staff are working overtime to help fill the gaps in the roster.
There are nurses out there willing to take jobs. We just need the approval to be able to hire them.
Similar but not the same problems in Dargaville. An email leaked to RNZ warns of a situation at the small Northland Hospital where on-site doctors overnight have been replaced by a telehealth service. A group of 150 organisations has signed an open letter against the ACT Party's Treaty Principles Bill. The Prime Minister has vowed to support the bill to the Select Committee process, but no further. Action Station Director Cassie Hartendorp says that the bill shouldn't even go that far because it's not based in good faith and will spark division. Eye surgeon Philip Polkinghorne's murder trial will continue at the High Court in Auckland today. He's accused of killing his wife Pauline Hanna in 2021, but the defence argues she took her own life. Day one brought up revelations of his meth use, relationships with sex workers and Hanna's concerns about his spending. Police officers who did the scene examination and some forensic scientists will give evidence today. Golden Bay residents are opposing the idea of a gold mine, which could pollute one of the region's tourism hotspots. Locals are worried the fast-track legislation would enable mining company Siren Gold to bypass Te Waikoropupu Springs Water Conservation Order. More than 22,000 people have signed a petition, which will be presented to Parliament today. Coordinator Kevin Moran says they're hoping it will initiate some help from the government.
I believe there's a chance that Te Waikoropupu Springs and the other 15 water conservation orders will be taken out of the fast-track legislation.
In sport, the New Zealand women's sevens side remain unbeaten from 3 matches in pool play at the Paris Olympics. Sailors William Mackenzie and Isaac McCarty lead the skiff event off the coast of Marseille after 6 of 12 fleet races. Sam Gaze has finished 6th in the mountain bike race behind British defending champion Tom Pidcock. And Tim Price has finished 6th and New Zealand 8th at equestrian's 3-day event. German Michael Jung is the first rider to win 3 individual titles. I'm Neva Manu and that's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at midday from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.